Simply Shay, Simply Shay.
Hey Shay with the word of the day. Roll low with the things you say. It's your girl Simply Shay. This feels the word of the day. It's Simply Shay. It's Simply Shay. It's Simply Shay.
Simply Shay, Simply Shay. Shay, 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 Shay.
Simply Shay.
Simply Shay, Simply Shay, Simply Shay.
What's up, Shay Base? It's your girl Simply Shay here with yet another video. Today's word of the day is actually going to be a phrase of the day. It's going to be cruise control. So buckle in, let's go. Also, I know you're probably wondering, Shay, what do you mean our phrase of the day is cruise control? Bear with me, right? So about a week or so ago, I was taking a road trip. We went on a women's retreat from our church, and I ended up having to drive by myself just because I couldn't get off work the day that they were leaving. I had to leave the next day. But anyways, so in the midst of me driving, I really just had a moment. It was like a 3-hour ride, and I had a moment to talk to God, praise to God, you know, just listen kind of to what he was telling me. He deposited a lot of things in me in that ride. And one of the things that he told me, because I am a speeder, I hate to say it, but I am. I drive fast. I like to get where I'm going, and it's not like an outrageous speeder, but whatever. And one thing at one point, he told me, Shay, put your car on cruise control. I mean, I'm like on like a back road somewhere in the country, like no cars were there, and the speed limit I think was like 65 or 60 or something like that, and I was going like 65, 70. And he was like, Shay, put your car in cruise control. Told me exactly where to put it in cruise control, and I just had to sit there, and I just sat back, and I'm like, okay. And it took a moment. I obviously was obedient because, I mean, who's going to be disobedient to God? But I was like, I want to drive faster. Like, I would have to stop myself from putting my foot on the gas to speed up a little bit when I felt like I was driving too slow. And God deposited in me in that moment that is how he wants us to live our walk with Christ. That sometimes we try to take over. We try to go the fast way. We try to get in places, and yes, I just want to go. I just want to hit it. I just want to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're driving crazy, and we're, you know what I mean? We're kind of just going based off of adrenaline. We're going based off of, hey, I see my destination. I just need to get there. Hey, it says, you know what I mean? I'm the type of person, I like to beat my GPS. So if my GPS tells me I'm going to be there at 6:45, I want to be there. 6:40 is like, I want to be there by like 6:37, 6:38. I want to shave some minutes off of that. And we try to do that in the process of becoming who God called us to be. We try to shave minutes. We try to shave off experience. We try to shave off correction. We try to, you know, shave off those things because God shows us a vision. God shows us, hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Hey, this is what you're supposed to be doing in this aspect. This is what you're supposed to be doing in that aspect of your life. This is the specific type of anointing I've placed on you. This is how I want you to use it. And we see it, and we just go freaking, I don't know, crazy, and are just like, yes, let's go, let's get there. And sometimes God has to say, whoa there, buddy. Like a runaway horse. Whoa. Come back. Put it in cruise control. Let me take the wheel. Let it go. Take your foot off the gas. Just let go. Just sit here. I just need you to be a passenger. I just need you to be a passenger and let me drive. I just need you, you know what I mean, to be in the driver's seat but being driven. You know what I mean? Yes, this is your life. Yes, this is the calling that I placed on you, but ultimately you're just the vessel, you know what I mean? Ultimately, I am the one that's commanding the ship. Ultimately, I am the method of you getting to where, you know, you're supposed to be going to. And so I just want to encourage you guys to understand that sometimes we have to put ourselves in cruise control when it comes to God. We have to get to a place where we say, God, okay, it's in your hands. That's what it means when people say, you know, things like my life is in your hands, different things like that. When, you know, you hear those songs and people tell you, you know, just place it in God's hands. That's what they mean. They mean let go of it and put it in cruise control. Just say, hey, God, Right now, I'm trying to do this on my own. I'm trying to beat the clock that I've placed on myself. I'm trying to, you know what I mean, beat the time limit that I've placed on myself, that other people have placed on me. And you're telling me I just need to trust the process. You're telling me I just need to sit back and enjoy the road because the scenery was so beautiful out there. But I was so focused on driving and just going that I would have missed all of that opportunity. Probably would have got pulled over too at one point, because I remember, I think it was like right after I put my car in cruise control and like slowed down, like a mile or so later I saw a cop. And so, you know, just different things like that, it gives you the opportunity to slow yourself down and say, okay, hey God, this is the pace that you're setting for me. Let's move at that pace. Hey God, this is how you're telling me to move. This is how you're telling me to speak. This is what you're telling me to do. And this is when you're telling me to do it. So I'm going to put myself in cruise control and I'm going to let you captain it. I'm going to let you be the captain. I'm going to let you drive. I'll just be ready to grab the wheel, you know, if I need to. One thing I can remember my mom telling me, and it stuck with me like for a very long time, is don't put your vehicle in cruise control when it's raining. And God brought that to me while I was driving, and the way he explained it to me is that it's okay when you're going through the process, when he's building you, when you know you're giving certain things to him, to put yourself in cruise control, to be able to let him do the work. But there's going to come a time where all of the work that he did, where when he taught you the proper speed to drive at, when he showed you the beauty of the scenery around you and how to relish in, you know, just the process of it, now you're going to have to put it to test. Now, hey, I'm still your vessel. I'm still, you know what I mean? You're still my vessel. I'm still your method of transportation, your way of getting there. But I now need you to put some work in because it's raining. Hey, I now need to see how much you've learned from me. Hey, now I need to see how much I really deposited in you, how much I taught you, how much you really took in about this process. Let's put this process to the test now. Let's put the process to the test. And so I just want to encourage you guys with that. That had me so excited. Literally, I had to tell Siri, I'm like, Siri, make a note. You know, that happens a lot while I'm driving with a lot of my videos and things like that. I have to tell Siri to make a note for me, just so that I can remember and be able to go back and just pray about and just go over for these videos, the things that God, you know, gives me when he gives it to me. But I just want to encourage you guys, be okay with putting yourself in cruise control. Be okay with relishing in the process. The process may not always be fun. At some points, I was like, ugh, I just want to speed. I just want to go. Like, I just want to go. Like, why are we taking so long? But I had to be patient. I had to trust the process. I had to relish in the surroundings. I had to be cautious and still, you know, pay attention to what was going on around me and just different things like that. So I just encourage you guys to train your ear to be able to hear from God for when he's telling you to put yourself in cruise control. Train your ear and your heart and your spirit to be able to have such a sound relationship with God, an intimate relationship with God, that you don't have to question when it's him telling you to go into cruise control, when it's him telling you, hey, calm it all down. Take everything else away. Let's just be us for a moment. Let me take over for a moment. You know what I mean? Just get to that place. Get to that place, guys. Listen, I hope that this video gave you something that you could hold on to, that can encourage you, that can push you through the rest of your week. And remember, guys, we are glowing and growing every day. Bye.